Morning everyone. Today is the day we're going to try to re-bleed our brake, which I'm not so excited, but I hope you guys are having a great awesome day. So here we go. What tools we need. I believe our brake thing is 2.5 millimeter, and then all the other stuff we need 5/16 socket. So let's get our 2.5 out here, and also take an 8 millimeter socket just in case we need it. I think we also need a, I believe it's, well, nothing really drives the other thing, it's just by manually, right? So we'll take this, well, 7 millimeters. Actually, you know what, I need to, I'm thinking of retapping also the oil, so let's go ahead and tighten back that little screw there, maybe that will help. The decompression tube, I know I'm just driving with it, so let's go ahead and bring some tools out that we might need. 8 millimeter socket right there, just in case we need to really do a hard tight on that guy. There we go. Put that all in my pocket, which I'll ask for where the heck is my tool later. Alright, so let's see what else we need in this one. I think that's about it. Just a brake bleeder bolt and then maybe the bleeder tool. So let's go and grab that guy out. We're going to go ahead and first of all funnel in our oil back that we lost. So let's do that. Here it goes. We just need this guy here, I think. Also, we need a bottle, I guess, to really properly bleed it, I guess. We'll do it with this traditional way first, and then we'll use this here, and then we're going to need a bottle, and we're going to need something that cuts that bottle. So few things to take care of for this morning. Let's see how fast we can get it. The faster we can do it, the faster we can go back out riding. That's pretty much the perks. So here we go. Let's go and funnel back our oil. Let's see how our lock did too this morning. Check that out. Here's our funnel. Brake fluid. That's not that we're going to reuse. So let's check this out. We'll put this all down here, including our tools. That's all we need here to do the trick. Just want to make sure though. I'm gonna get my cardboard. I think I have it laying out there. There we go. Sweet. We'll need an empty bottle again, like we had. Glad there's always one available. I need it. We'll cut a slit. We'll tap it. So let's do it. First of all, let's unlock it. Let me go get the keys real quick. While I'm doing that, let me go ahead and bring this slit to open this guy real quick. Couple of shop rags. We'll need it. All right. So let's cut this guy real quick. Oop. Just gotta step on him. Cut him in. There we go. Oh, a little bigger than I wanted, but that's okay. As long as we face a certain direction, we should be fine. A couple of shop rags. And let's go bring our keys, shall we? Hang up here. No, it's not hanging up here. It's probably right here. Got more keys than we're needing. These are all our keys here. Alright, let's get that alarm thing squared away. And let's get our motor oil here to retap it. It took out what? Let's see here. About 325 milliliters it took out easily within the first, what, 20 minutes of us starting the scooter. That's unbelievable. I'm still trying to figure out a way to better do this lock. I'm not sure if we just need a longer one, or, but I don't really want more dead weight, you know what I mean? So this is great. It locks the front wheel. If I ever need to lock the front wheel. I don't know if I want to bring it along on touring, because that sure is a lot of work. But do we need to unlock it right now? Probably not, but since we're down here already, we might as well. Let's go ahead and do this. Oh, sorry about the alarm. That's good, our alarm works, right? That's always a good way of testing. I always forget the alarm. And I'm always forgetting that, yeah, it works. So test two birds with one stone. It's pretty loud when you're down here with it though. Alright, so this is pretty neat. Like I said, again, it's like a big huge U-Haul. So I'm thinking we can probably, if anything, lock our frame. They might steal our wheels or one or the other, right? Which one's more important? I think the whole bike frame, right? The wheels, we could probably get a replacement. So if we do lock our bike frame, you probably want to lock it somewhere where there's a big, huge bar like this right here, this underbar. This would probably be perfect. It would be so cool if this thing was right here, was built a little heavier duty. You can almost slide the, what do you call that? This guy here in there, right? Create a little bit of downforce. Not a bad idea, huh? For them to do that in the future. But I think it'll be great. You can almost put it in here, as long as it, you know, but the weight of this thing will probably crack the plastic though. These things are made light to be able to pick up and go. But just if they're made from fiberglass, would be even better because then we know it's strong. But anyway, we'll get it all out. Took my allergy pill around 3 or 4 in the morning. Can't leave it. So must have slept it off a little bit. So just starting my day full of energy. So let's make the most of this energy. This is the only best part where I feel like, you know, bleeding the brakes. All right, so there we go. We got that one guy out of the loop. All right. In fact, we'll just leave it here for a second here. We're not gonna worry about him. All right, let's go ahead and untangle. Well, we actually have to because we have to take the cover off. So he got us where we need to take him off completely, I guess. There we go. There's a cover here. It's like a python. Literally. It's like holding a python. On guard, huh? Huge ring. There we go. Almost got it out. Perfect, got him out. Well, got him off the cover at least. All right, let's unveil our cover. See what else we got to unlatch the cover. Probably get better and better removing this cover soon. I think maybe we'll start from the back and work our way in the midsection. Oh, we got also take out the little tie strap. I mean, not tie strap, but the buckle. There we go. Push that guy. Clean and clear. All right. Puts a little metal grip on this one if you don't put. I'm thinking since we're gonna start riding him constantly now, I want to make sure he has plenty of oil, good fluid in him. And he's definitely got a full tank of gas, that's for sure. I've never seen my gas gauge. You got a little bit of the morning mist or dew on there, which is fine. Everything else is kind of suffocating. Gonna get neat access. Do I still have the keys around? Am I holding it? There it is. It's right on the lock. This lock, I guess, will not let you put things away. It reminds you, hey, look, you got to put me back in my slot or else I'm not going to let you out. There you go. Then you can pull the key out. Because if you don't put him back in, he won't let you pull the key out, which is the way is the safety for you not to lose this guy. It's got a nice rubber feel. Like I said, again, I love that little part where he just buns up. But security-wise, I don't know. I mean, it's just like that little bump on there that holds him. I think someone can really just hit this really hard and probably force the heck out of this guy. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, we're not going to do it, but we'll see what happens. Future news. All right, let's open the Gibby up. I took out that was my back shield and everything, and also that little rear plate plastic. I took it out so I can actually use this completely just for putting the cover in for right now anyways. I might change it and put it back. Maybe put the cover elsewhere. But for right now, it's kind of cool to travel with it before I start putting goodies in here. Pizza and stuff. Good stuff. All right. Okay. Unravel this guy. If you see, I'm really careful. I don't want to jerk the coating of these guys off anyway, especially around this area where it's sharper. See that right there? You don't want to just build that. Okay. Little pocket here for the alarm, which you can buy, but I don't think so. I mean, we have our own already for the scooter. I don't know how sensitive that guy would be. Probably like a cat walked by or rubbed on it, or your dog probably set off the alarm, and you don't want to wake up just for that. So I'd rather have them get into the nitty-gritty of the scooter first. Sense off any vibration. Look at that. Yeah, I'm getting good at one hand, tucking and putting away. That's how I do it. pull it through like that. That's it. Strap it down, baby. Let's do it now. Oh. Make sure nothing else is tucked in there. Oh man, I need both hands maybe, huh? Alright. There we go. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to leave this guy here. And let's see our oil level, shall we? We got our dipstick and everything right. We need a funnel, which we brought out here already. So let me go get something to sit on. Spool cable, and also need this guy. Put anything sharp bracket like this out of the way, because you don't definitely want an accident. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take my arm guard out of the way completely, because I got a feeling he will get dirty. Oh man, this thing is freaking heavy. Let me just put him inside for a second. Just don't want to get him. It's hard. We need to bring this guy back. All right. Oh, we also need our bleeder bolt, right? The main thing that we setting this up for, since we have now. I think I put him over here. You know me. Put something away just to loot. Oh yeah, I remember now. Even then, I remember. We put them among these fan shroud screws here. There they are. I would love to replace the fan shroud screw with the black ones. Maybe we can do that. I don't know. They don't have blue Loctite on them, so they're not like they're going to interfere or anything. A little dress up. Maybe we can do that. See if I can reach it though. We'll need to fill this for this one. Wish I had one that wouldn't come apart on me. That's, what do you call that? Pittsburgh tool, Harbor Freight for you. Things come faulty. I don't wonder why they give it for free. Alright, so there we go. I think we got all that we need here. So the first thing we do, we're going to go ahead and tap is our oil. Just to make sure it can get back to the 325 milliliter that it lost during the fact that we were trying to use the decompression tube. So let's check it out. Alright, so here we go. I think our goal is to get the rear brakes to work on its own without the help of the front brakes. Because right now, it will slow the scooter down, but would not stop it. You know, it would not stop it until you forcefully probably grip it for a very long time, really super tight. So we're not into that right now. All right, so let's go ahead, check out the brakes. I think this is fairly new. I put it back in here to protect it for next use. I think. Let's see, unless this one's got gunk all over again. Oh, it does. All right, that's fine. We'll just clean it real quick. Okay, I got the shop rag for. Put it through and get it out of there. Hopefully it comes out the other end. Come on. There we go. There we go, nice and clean. You want to clean this side too, the little tip there that goes into your sheen. There we go. I think it's good now. Excuse me, allergy now. Oh. One more time in. One more time out. We're good. Alright, let's check this dipstick level, see where it's at. Lefty loosey. I don't know, we might actually take this guy off now. I mean, permanently off, so we'll see. I'm still hoping that he would be able to do something for us, but I'm not going to try it again right now. So we'll probably maybe take him off for now. It's hard to kind of get him binded in there, so I maybe want to maybe clean him up, like shoot something over, get him permanently coming out this way, and then I'll leave it on here, but I'll fix it somewhere where it's not going to interfere anymore, like maybe tie strap it to or a solid cable piece here or something like that. I could do that, or I can use that little special clamper. You remember that mounted on here? Have it just kind of wire it up like this, have it hold it for us. We'll see. There's all kinds of stuff we can work on, because I just don't want to remount it. I mean, re-put it in it, because it's kind of bent it nicely for us already. But we'll see. All right, here we go. It hasn't been started yet, so the oil should be deep down in there. All right, see, look, I'm wiping it clean. There we go. Yeah, for those who think I put over oil, that's the reason why it's coming out. It's kind of ridiculous because you guys seen how much oil I put in from time to time now. So here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and put that guy back. He's dry as a popcorn fart already. See that? Nothing in him, no gliss, no nothing on the tip. So hopefully he gets a little bit on the tip because we were running with it for what, half an hour driving. I went up to the UC, but the GoPro, I guess I'm not a master in using the GoPro yet, so I apologize all that shaking left and right and my turning in the head. I realized, yeah, it didn't look good on GoPro. So next time what I'll do is I'll try to make sure I'll keep my head straight and on the road and turn only when necessary. Instead of just turning at will. I didn't realize how much it put on there. See there? It was like right there, only a little gliss, a millimeter. Yeah, not a lot at all. Only thing I hate about California, the one thing is the pollution, and then you got the pollen. Horrible. In Seattle, that dampens down. I would trade that off. But the only thing is I don't want to sacrifice my riding because the weather in California is freaking awesome for outdoor activities. All right, here we go. Just wish the outdoor was a little bit more allergy friendly. Oh, what am I doing? See that? Nothing. Almost dry as a popcorn fart. We need this guy back in there because all the engine is still way deep inside there. See that? I'm barely not even getting a gliss in the tip. Look at that. None. There we go, see that? Nothing. Nothing to really wipe either, see? Barely anything on the shop rack. Okay, so it's time to pour in. Pour back our 350 milliliter that spurred out. Okay, let's put this guy back in here. Be careful with these plastics, they could break on you. And when they do, they're horrible. So I shoved them in. Let me come from an angle, that way you guys can see a little bit better. All right, so there we go. This is oil I use again, 10W40 SAE. You can pick them at the auto parts store. I don't think this brand in particular. This is the brand that we probably would carry in our NCY store. Here we go. Here we go. We'll do it nice and slow. Look at that. This is the oil color right now currently. That came from it originally yesterday. And we're pouring it back in. It's kind of sluggy miss. I probably wouldn't want to rag. Oh shit. I guess I didn't tilt it an angle enough. Alright. It's like a honey color still, right? Spurs not too damn easy. Alright, so let me just angle like this then. I didn't realize it. We can't lose any more. We already got very little left. Alright, so I'll pour in. Again, I'll pour in. I'm making sure I hold this straight, vertical, sort of a little bit more horizontal for it. There we go. That one's buckling up. As long as I don't tilt it upward, we should be fine. Look like a little bit want to squeeze out, but as long as you don't tilt it too inclined upward, you're fine. Okay, drive all the way in, buddy. Look at that. If I had my choice, I would probably put new oil back in there, but I just don't want to keep on. There we go. Get back in there. I want to wait for the next oil change to do that. The next maybe 500 miles. All right. There we go. The last bit of him back in there. supposedly we got at least 300 milliliters in there, with a few that just dropped out, maybe. Instead of 320, we got at least 300 milliliters back. So we're probably down to about I want to say 770 milliliters or 765, around there. If we're lucky, 350 minimum. So it's unfortunate, but that's the way it is. All right. Every bat, last drop, get in there. Along right into the deep hole. All right. All right, there we go. Wipe it off the ground. Bring the other side, it's that I didn't wipe off the ground, just kind of clean this guy up a little bit. There we go, nice. We could probably put the cap back on now. There's no need to really clean the thread area. A little oil protects the plastic a little bit anyway. Alright, so here we go. Shove that guy back in. Actually, we could shove him in and test him out. Let's see where he's at. Ready? I did turn, so let me do 3 more just to make sure. There he is. Oil showing back. He got a centimeter height right there. But I kind of turned him in a little bit, so let me try not to turn him in. Just kind of take him straight in and out without rubbing on anything. There you go. See, look, he's like right on the XX, which is fine. It's like, oh, and actually a little bit more higher. So it's like right there. So that's fine with us. He lost a centimeter of oil, which is equivalent to about maybe another 50 milliliters. See that? He actually looked like got a little bit on there, but I think this is better than what it was before, right? He was running on a 400 milliliters yesterday. He was just doing fine. All right, so hopefully this decompression here, once removed, is probably going to cause the pressure to flow out to the other, radiator assembly that we have. All right, so that's taken care of. Just kind of turn it hand tight. Don't have to be superhuman hand tight. There you go. That should probably hold them in there. And just wipe them off. More than likely he's going to drip like right here. So let me get underneath there and find out. All right, let me put this guy here. Just kind of let him drip on his own a little bit. All right, I'll flip this cardboard because we're going to be sitting on it. And I don't want to get myself motor oil back in there. Did I just spill this guy? There you go. Stay, buddy. All right. Let me flip this cardboard now. Reuse it. There we go. You can bring it in closer. All right, so let's go and wipe the remaining. Well, it does see it drips like right there. See that? I knew it would, so I'll come back to it and wipe it right now. That way it doesn't build and ricochet all over the place. Especially in the exhaust area. And I think we're going to have to monitor that tie strap to see if it'll break off again, because we don't want that canister to be near the exhaust. Right now you can see here, see how the cold makes it contract? See, it's actually shortening again. So you have like an inch of gap. But you remember when it was so close, we had like what? Less than half an inch. And it started rubbing on it. That's what happens. Things expand when there's heat. I'm not sure these holes get that hot where that expands that much. I was really shocked to see how loose this guy was. You remember I was able to, well, I still can really, so he's probably just been like that. Excuse me. All right, so we'll wipe this all clean. All right, so one down, one more fluid to go, and that's the brake fluid, the killer. We might even use the tie strap to hold them down while we open them up. But we'll see. I'll have to use something to hold them down. I was also thinking of maybe rearranging the bleeder bolt again. I know we have them nicely like this, right? Oh shoot, let's see. This is a hair? Yeah, it's a hair. That was a crack mark. It looked like a crack mark, the hair. But I was thinking of maybe putting him wrapped around this way so it doesn't create like a low hook. But we'll see. I mean, if I do that, that problem is, yeah, I could do that. I mean, reverse him. He'll come up this way more. He'll come up, he'll, instead of hitting this guy, he'll hit this guy corner. Which makes sense, right? But he'll be lifted up. But I think this part right here might rub the exhaust. So I don't know. I really don't. I mean, if we're down here already, we might as well see the possibility of what we can and cannot do with him, right? I'll put this in a lower incline like this or something. I'm going to put this little fish hook into this little bottle. Get it all prepared. There we go. It's a little bit wider mouth than I anticipated, but it'll do the trick still. So what we're going to do is now open them up. And we got a few things to do actually. First of all, we're going to tie strap that leader bolt. I mean, tie strap the knob there. Alright, so here we go. We'll keep these guys out of the area so they don't get dirty too easily. We'll put our gloves on because it's going to get messy. Excuse me. Oh, so much. Alright. So let's do this guy. Oh. I don't know what that oil came from, but we got it wiped down. Oh, it gets really dirty in there. Look at that little crit area. You guys see that? Heat, dirt gets trapped in the oil residue. That's how it builds that. So sorry. See what stops. See that right there? Look at all that oil dirt gets trapped. So if you really want to do a good clean, you might as well just go for it. I mean, we took it for a drive, so that's probably one reason. There, I got my finger nicely in the round curve. Just kind of give it a rub. Let's see if I got clean. Not bad. Look at that. Whoa. That's a nice clean there. All kinds of pockets of dirt where they can stay, right? We're not wanting to expose our engine to any soap and water right now. I mean, we're not trying to get rid of all the lube that we just put in there. Or any area that we sprayed with WD-40. So that's why we just got to hand clean it, hand detail it, which is fine. It's a better job that way anyway. Alright, let me shove some more in there. Because I can't get into the little crit area here. So I'm going to shove the shop rack much as I can to build that little pressure point. So I can sort of rub it with the compact towel that's in there. Do the best I can. Which I think that's about it. The rest got to be probably blown with some high pressure washer or something, water. That'll probably get it out. But in the meantime, let's just detail what we can, which I think we did it. All right, go. We got it. So let's do this. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna go and get a tie strap first. We gotta go ahead and tie strap the handlebar grip again. And this time I'm gonna get smart. I'm gonna use a shop rag. You guys are gonna see me now. I mean, not shop rag. I'm gonna use a towel. Fairly good towel. There we go. Get one of our tie strap. I think we have plenty. Those are no problem. I think this is the best one actually. It cuts it. I've been using the other one. I thought that was the best, but it fooled me because they're both dirty. I think this is more dirtier. I think the more dirty one's the one that can actually help us. Gotta be careful with these sharp. In fact, I don't even want to put anything sharp on my seat anymore. I learned my lesson from the first one. I should have not put my caliper like that. I was trying to protect my caliper, but then realized how it can backfire on me and stab me. Alright, so let's go and hold our brake lever. We'll put all the way to number 6 even. Let's see if we can actually squeeze it down to be able to grip it. So I'm going to try. Back here. Put this out for a second. Alright, so I'm going to try to squeeze it. Don't think I need all that. This is temporary, just to hold it for a second while we open the bleeder bolt. See how much I can squeeze. There we go. I can squeeze quite a bit. Yeah, I can squeeze all the way. All right. Never was tightened for us, unfortunately. There we go. Then we'll cut it when we're ready to crack open the bleeder bolt, and also again with this guy set up here. So it was nice. Oh, we gotta get our little tool to open this guy too. I forgot. So we're gonna need several things. So let's go and get the tool. Do we have them in here? I don't remember. I might have brought them in because I wasn't planning to use it for a while. Yeah, I did. I brought them in. Let me go grab that tool real quick. I'll be right back. Sit tight. Nope. Sit straight, at least. All right, got him. So that's it. We need what, the 4? Or yeah, was it 4? I guess. Yeah, 4 prongs. There we go. That's our 4 one. Put the rest of these guys back here. Yeah, unfortunately, we probably wouldn't be able to open it easily without this guy. Probably damage it with anything trying to take it off. So let's go and open that because we need to really get into our bleeder bolt right there, right? So we'll remember how we had this last time. Lefty loosey. There we go. Let me turn now. And I'm thinking also, you know what? Last time, like I said, I couldn't record horizontally because my phone wouldn't let me tilt this way without this guy, you know, disconnecting, and I only had 1% battery left. So maybe I can bring a little bit more of this guy outward, you know, prevent him from just being perfectly here, just to only snap the phone. So maybe we can give him at least about 3 more inches. What do you guys think? Or will it interfere? It might interfere, huh? Maybe safety's first. Might interfere where a switch. Yeah, probably not a good idea. We'll just leave him like that. We'll just give him what? He has about, what, a good inch and a half from the ram mount. So it's a trade-off. Safety or having extra slack when needed. I mean, we could tuck it back, but I think it's kind of hard to go back and forth on those guys. All right, so let's see what we can pull out now. Yep, there we go. We can just set it right here. We don't need to. Let me just turn it back in a little bit so we won't lose anything. Supposedly we won't lose anything. There we go. Alright, so let's see here. If I can cut it here then. Alright, so now we got a few more things to worry about. The wires for one thing, and then well, we'll see. I like you can pull it all out as much as you can. Maybe it's a bit better this way, and then I can reach in there and then actually kind of sort this guy out better. Who knows? Alright, so anyway, we'll get him in here like this. Alright, so we got to open this guy. Hopefully the idea is to, if we take the cap off the master cylinder, we'll hopefully be able to swing this guy fully around. I hope so. I mean, that's the whole idea of taking the master cylinder off. So let's try to find out if we can even. If we can't, then we have another issue on our hands. So let's take our bleeder bolt off. I believe it is 2.5. If I'm not mistaken, the last time I checked on that guy. So let's find out. I'm going to put his 2.5 in there. In fact, I'll just put it in here first. Yeah, it's 2.5. Alright. Gotta make sure we actually nail it down really in first before we start turning it, because that's what happened to the other one, right? Lefty loosey. Okay, it's firm. Alright, the crack. Yeah, look at that. It's always trying to give us a little poop trouble. See that? Almost. Now think about it, it's so hard to wiggle them out, but you can do it. Once you crack them open, you start wiggling them out. Okay, first you gotta wiggle them all the way in. I think I did kind of rushly thinking they'll never strip. And boy was I wrong. There we go, this guy. Alright, I think you can do it by hand. Alright. Then we'll rip the cap. a little slit. I'm not sure we should put the slit first. I think we should, huh? Well, let's take them off first for a second. Okay, there's one down. Look at that. They just bite into the Allen socket. I gotta wrestle them out of there. Oh. Even with just hand, these guys are so, they make to, there we go, look at that. Got him, one down. Literally, you can always just pick them up by their bolts like these. Come on. Alright. Put these guys bolt real quick down here. Should be okay. And we'll put their socket right here too. Put his driver right there. Okay. So let's see here. See a little bit of debris in there. Try maybe clean it up. Just get my hand in there. Just kind of, hopefully it gets stuck on there. There you go. Got some. Alright. Alright, let's just set this aside here. Wipe this guy for a second. Okay, here's moment of truth here. We need to be able to turn this full 360. Will it let us? No! Actually, you know what? The ball won't come with us. Or, yeah, he won't come with us, unfortunately. Which is fine. It seems there's still a way around this. So the ball won't come with us, right? Or supposedly he won't. Yeah, see, he won't. He just barely makes it there and gets stuck. Which, for us, if this is loose enough, we'll have to take this guy off. This guy right here. And this one is a 6mm. So one thing after another, isn't it? Alright, so let's bleed our brakes real quick and then we'll work on this guy, okay? So let's just go ahead and brake or bleed or blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and then we can turn him around. I think he'll get over the hump. He'll barely though, but he'll get over it. He'll get over himself. Alright, so let's go ahead and brake our blade. Set this guy now. Just put these guys here for a second. Come back and close him up shortly. Put him in a way where he's not going to capture dirt, right? Or try to. Alright, so let's see here. Bleeding our brakes again. What kind of fun stuff do we come up with all the time? I'm being sarcastic. Alright, so at least I get one hand in here. One hand dry. I'll do the other hand. It's always a good way to check to make sure there's no little holes or something that could leak. No point of getting oil into a little crack hole if the glove is bad. Alright, there we go. Got my hand in there. Let's start, shall we? See what we got going on here. Okay, so first thing first is, should we rotate this guy and find out how he looks like another side too? If that's the case, then we're gonna need, I believe this guy takes what, 14mm socket. So let me go and grab that real quick. I'll be right back. All right, back. I think what it does is take actually a 12mm socket. So let me go ahead and put that 12mm in there and see if it dries it out. Can't remember, so let me do this right now. Alright, so here we go. Got the 12mm here. Oh, it takes the bigger one. I was going to take the smaller driver, so let me find out first if it's 12mm. Yeah, it's 12mm. Just got to get the bigger handle one.